Most people quit after one failure. Jade didn't. What happened next will change how you see failure forever. Jade had one dream and he wrote it down. Every single morning. He wasn't waiting for the right moment. He was creating it. Every goal had a deadline. Every dream had a plan. While everyone else slept, Jade was down at his desk. Night after night, page after page, no shortcuts. He didn't just work hard, he worked, like everything depended on it. His friends were outside having fun. He stayed in. Not because he had to, but because he chose to. Every distraction he ignored was one step closer to his goal. The day finally came, months of sacrifice for this one moment. He looked himself in the mirror and said, "You are ready." He stepped out the door, no turning back now. The spotlight hit him. His room went quiet. His heart was racing, but his feet didn't move. He had waited for this moment his entire life. Now it was here. He didn't make it. The results were final. Everything he had worked for gone in 1 second. He walked out alone while everyone else celebrated around him. He sat in the dark for a long time. For the first time in his life, he allowed himself to fall apart. And honestly, that was okay. That night felt like it would never end. Every doubt he had ever pushed away came rushing back at once. He stared at his dot goals on the wall and felt absolutely nothing. But then in the deepest silence, something shifted inside. A quiet voice said, "You tried, you showed up. That was never nothing." And for the first time since the failure, he slowly stood up. He didn't run from his mistakes. He sat down and faced every single one. He marked every error. He studied every gap. He found every weakness. He took his failure and turned it into a detailed roadmap forward. Same desk, same lamp, but a completely different mindset. This time he was not just working hard, he was working smart. And slowly, day by day, he could feel himself becoming someone new. Same building, same stage, but not the same Jade. He wasn't nervous this time, he was prepared and he knew it. He walked onto that stage like he had already won. He won. Not because he was perfect, but because he refused to stay broken. In that single dot moment, every late night sacrifice finally made sense. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is the very beginning of it. The world wants to remember how many times you fell. It will only remember the moment you refuse to stay down. Keep going.